So peeps, another day and another video. Now this might be bread and butter for some people, but I'm catering for everyone. So I'm doing a latching circuit. So what you want in a latching circuit or any stop-start is you want two factors. You want your supply voltage to be the same as your coil, and you always want your normally closed button before you normally open. So you always want your stop before you start on any kind of circuit. So as you can see, I'm making sure my supply voltage is the same as the coil, and you also want at least more than one channel of normally open on a relay if you're going to do it for a relay, and the contactors you do it for you normally open on the auxiliary. So what you can see from this picture is I've done the latching circuit on the purple so it stands out, and then your supply voltage for your coils is in your black, so your A1 and your A2. So what we've got it through the contact is it's going through the normally open auxiliary, and on your relay it's going from your common, coming out your normally open, and then going straight back to your A1. So as you can see, as on the schematic at the top, I've done without just a stop-start button. It's just going to pop open on off as soon as you press on that button. So what we want to do is we want to get the old 24 loop coming from your straight off your stop button, because that's got a permanent 24 supply, and you want to go down to one of your normally opens. So that's on the same as a relay in the contact. And then what you do is you come out the top of the auxiliary or your common and you normally open, and you put that straight to your A1 and you share your A1. So when you press your start button, what that does is that pulls your contact or your relay in, and then that holds on. What we got here is a bit of real life bench testing here, and I'm just going to start off with a simple stop start circuit. So what you're going to see here is I've got my 24 coming in, it's going to my normally close, so that's got a straight through loop of 24 going straight through. So your normally close is always red and your normally open is normally blue, is always green. So it's going to stop at the green, and then when I push that in, that's going to give 24 volts to my A1, and that's going to pull the contactor in, but that's going to pop open as soon as I let go, because as it stands there's nothing actually holding that coil down, only when I've got my finger through and that 24 volt is passing through. As you can see, it's popping on and off, contactors getting supply voltage then off, on off, on off. There's nothing actually holding that coil down. But what will happen is if I hold the green down and the red down, it kills the 24. So, laying a blue Peter moment, this is what I prepared earlier. So I've put the loop. So what I've got now is I've got exactly the same as the stop start, but what I've done is I've taken the 24 off of the red, so it goes directly to my normally open on my auxiliary, and then comes out the other side, does a little loop straight onto the A1. So what this is going to do, as soon as I've pressed that green button, that's going to pull the coil in, and then it's going to pull the coil down, and it's going to make that normally open into a normally closed, and then that's going to hold the coil in, and it in theory pulls itself in and keeps that there until I kill the 24 permanent 24 to the normally open. So I'll just quickly show you the path of voltage. So as you can see, I've got my negative lead on the A2, so going down onto the normally closed contact, I've got it both sides because it's normally closed. That only opens if you push down on the red button, and I've only got 24 volt on the lead side of the normally open, and then that will come live if I push the button down. That's going to pull that contactor in. But as you can see, I'm going to open it up again, pop the coil, and I'm just going to show you that on the normally open auxiliary I've got voltage one side, but I haven't got it the other side until I push the green contact in. So I've pushed start, now the auxiliary is pulled in, so that normally open has now become normally closed. So that's now put 24 volt onto the A1, and that's keeping that coil down until I kill the feed. Now if you've been watching this, you're led to prove.